We begin this half hour with a push to toss Michigan's report card system out the window, and it would mean saying goodbye to that traditional A to F grading we see today. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Brian Abel. Lawmakers in Lansing passed a proposal a few years ago aimed at offering families a less confusing scale. But as 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell explains, confusion continues to pour in.
You should be done with tracing out your...
Students in Ms. Moffitt's 6th grade art class at Hillside Middle School in Northville Public Schools are in a top district with a high graduation rate, high test scores, and many programs. You might make assumptions about how their superintendent, Dr. R.J. Weber, felt when he saw his school's grades.
It's a gut punch.
The reason: the state system for grading schools gave one of the schools a D. Take a look at this. Ridgewood Elementary got an A on proficiency and is one of the top 5% of schools in the state, but it got a D in its peer group.
Superintendent Weber says what some parents don't realize is that when schools are graded, they're put into groups. And the way it's done, someone in that group has to get a bad grade. He asks, is that fair? For example, here in Miss Moffitt's 6th grade art class, if everyone does the assignment well, should someone get a bad grade?
The system is flawed. That we can show you how basically maybe it was 0.2 of a point off from that next school, that the spread of schools that we have are all within a really favorable bandwidth that's there. And I would want you to know that. What I wouldn't want you to do is to see that and think, oh my gosh, I moved to the wrong place. This is awful.
Parents in the district say they choose where to live based on school ratings, and a clear system is important.
One of the reasons we chose Northville is because we were looking at the different districts.
The way things are graded, it just sounds a bit confusing for parents to really be well informed on what the grading system actually means.
Now some lawmakers are working to get rid of the A to F grading system for schools that was passed in 2018. Representative Matt Colazar, a Democrat from Plymouth, sponsored the bill. Opponents of the bill say it's important to give parents many ways to judge schools for accountability. Dr. Weber and many other school leaders, though, say there's already a national system for assessing school performance.
When I look at accountability, I don't want a system that would have a school get a 94% but be coded a D grade just because of where they fall within their peer schools.
In Northville, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.